so you don't need factor at night unless you're lucky enough to sleep underneath the sun. La Roche-Posay, I like to use La Roche-Posay. Welcome back to another video of mine. I was just about to do my skincare and I thought, let me jump on YouTube and do this for YouTube, because obviously I do this a lot on my other social platforms, but I really just want to sit down and show you how Korean skincare has taken over my life. This is my skin without anything on it, minus the little dot that I have already addressed in a TikTok video, because I do think it's the sunbeds that are doing this to me. Don't ideally want it to be the sunbeds, but I do feel like it is the sunbeds. That's all giving me these little marks, because they only seem to come up when I go on the sunbeds. Anyways, other than that, this is my skin without anything on it. I have just cleansed with the Anua cleansing, oil cleansing, foaming thing. Everything that I talk about will be linked down below, and I will put little on the side. So after I've cleansed, I like to go in with the Medicube toning pads. I absolutely love these. They are infused with BHA, and they just unclog your pores so good. I am obsessed with them. I do feel like they've helped my skin texture, helped my skin's appearance, how it looks, and no matter how much you cleanse, these pads always end up dirty. It's crazy. I just go in with these first. I absolutely love Korean skincare. I can't even begin to tell you how much it's changed my life. And just for the reference, I have sensitive skin, so my skin is sensitive, eczema prone and blemish prone. I then like to go on to another pad. These, oh my god, these are so good, and I can't imagine how good these will be in summer, because they are so cold even when you don't have them in anything cold. So these are the One Days You Help Me Real Collagen pad, a jelly fit pad that adheres firmly to your skin, rich in pomegranate extract and collagen to provide nutrients, hydrate and elasticize skin, giving you tight glowing skin. I don't know why I said that so weird, but I've only just recently started using these, and they say that you need a few, but I only use one, and I literally smother my face in them. And they smell so good. They smell like fresh pomegranate. So these are really good for, obviously, hydration and keeping your skin nice and plump, because that's what we want. Obviously, the collagen inside helps elasticity of your skin, helps anti-aging, and all that good stuff. I then like to go on to something that isn't Korean skincare, but should be Korean skincare because it's so good. This is the Ordinary Milky Toner. Honestly, it exfoliates your skin very gently, but the way your skin feels after this is incredible. It just eats away at any dead skin cells, any little dry patches or anything like that you have on your face. This will eat away at it. I am just obsessed with that. Then I like to go in with another exfoliating gel. This one's actually from Aldi. It's the Lacura exfoliating glycolic treatment, infused with lemongrass and prickly pear extract. Again, a little bit goes a long way. Tiniest bit, and just rub that in. And honestly, your skin it just feels so plump, so hydrated, but just with no dead skin cells as well. And obviously with Korean skincare, it's all very, very hydrating, so you can't afford to add these little things in, these little BHA, AHA glycolic treatments. Then, because I've gone with all like my treatment type of things, I then like to go in with hydration. So my favourite hydration products, I have quite a few. I have the LANEIGE Cream Skin. I have the Rice Toner. It just looks like that. I'm not too sure what the name is. And then I have the Ginseng Essence Water by Beauty by Joseon. And then I have my BYOMA Milky Toner. BYOMA Milky Toner was the first one that I ever got in a Milky Toner. This is great. Sometimes sometimes I use them all. Sometimes I use like 3 to 4 toners because I do feel like they all do very different things. But honestly, I just love Milky toners. They're so good for eczema prone skin. They're so good for hydrating your skin. I just absolutely love them. I'm going to go over them all. I'm going to go over them all and show you how glowy I can get my skin. Never forget the neck either, because the neck's very important. For my hyperpigmentation as well, I have been using something called Dermatica, and I've been using the Azelaic acid range, but I mean it's got rid of it a little bit, but it's not got rid of it all yet, so I don't want to promote something that hasn't worked for me yet, but I am using the Dermatica range. Honestly, my skin feels incredible already, but after I've used all my toners, I then like to go in with the Snail Essence Cream. Obviously, COSRX was like the first Korean skincare brand we could get in the UK. So I think I've used all the COSRX range, and I absolutely love it so much. Like, I am obsessed with COSRX. It's good for everybody. That's one thing I will say about Korean skincare. It's good for everybody because it's so light and so hydrating. Unless you get the more in-depth like stuff with like retinol in and things like that, the actual base layer of Korean skincare is just so good, and it's good for anybody. It's like I've got this peptide booster as well from COSRX. I love using this just as a little added extra. It's evening skin tone hydrating, firms and smooths, pore and sebum care, improves skin texture. So again, it's all about layering as well with your Korean skincare. I absolutely love layering, and I will promote it to anyone. You should be using I say you should be using, use what you want and what you can afford. But if you do like to get into your skincare, then 4 to 5 layers, if not more, because the Korean skincare range is so light, it just melts into the skin. And then we'll go in with a little bit of the Snail Mucin Moisturiser by COSRX, just a little bit, just to obviously add even more hydration, because my skin drinks products, absolutely drinks products. And I will do all my hydration products at night, all my hydration products in the morning and at night, and then at night I will just add anything like obviously my Dermatica for my hyperpigmentation. Then my biggest tip with any type of skincare, but especially Korean skincare, lock it in with a barrier repair. I like to use the La Roche-Posay. I like to use La Roche-Posay Cytoblast Balm. I always use the one with the factor in the day, and then I do have somewhere a brand new tube of the normal one, just without the factor in it. So this one's got factor 50 in it. This one hasn't, but I use this one at night because you don't need factor at night unless you're lucky enough to sleep underneath the sun. So yeah, so then locking it in with something like this, honest to God, is just game changing, because the environment puts so much harshness and stress onto your skin. Like the environmental factors, you need a barrier repair to protect yourself from that. And especially, I mean, I know women aren't necessarily on building sites and stuff, but men on building sites and women on building sites, and just honestly, I couldn't imagine living in London with how the tubes are and stuff, and oh God, the touching, and yeah, you need a barrier repair product on all the time, especially if you're down south. I like to use this one because 1, it's got factor in, and 2, it's just so thick, so nice. I mean, just look at the glow on my skin. I'm a little bit red because it is very, very cold in my house right now. It is daytime, so obviously don't put the heating on in the day, because who can afford to do that nowadays? But yeah, my hands are absolutely freezing. So apart from the redness, my skin is super, super glowy, and that's the way I like it. Like I've said before on my other platforms, I am trying to find a routine for like just a nice, glowy, plump base routine, just to hide my flaws and look a bit more put together, but not just skincare, because I'll be honest with you, I love just doing skincare. And I love doing skincare even more because I absolutely love the Korean skincare. So yeah, I will tag everything down below. I know this is a really quick video, but I just wanted to get this out because a lot of people do ask me about my skincare regime, and it'd be good to just obviously put them to this video because this is my skincare regime at the moment anyways. But yeah, it's been lovely, and thank you for joining me on another video, and hopefully I will see you on my next one.